Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I might take you guys through a fun little DIY. So if you've been keeping up with my channel lately, I have been doing a couple of little things around my home, and I feel like it's kind of the spring spirit. Like, we get into spring cleaning things and the weather is starting to get better, and even though it is still lockdown here, I feel like I have a ton of little home projects I want to do, and it kind of just gives me a little bit of weekend motivation to just get things done. So it is a lovely sunny day here today in Melbourne, which is perfect for what I'm going to do because it involves painting. So I couldn't really do this on another day because it had been quite a rainy week, so I needed it to be able to dry, and I have picked up everything from my little click and collect order at Bunnings. So I'll show you what I've got and what I'm intending to paint. But basically it is the KMART rattan cabinets that I've had for a little while now, and I have put them in previous videos when I first built them, how I've styled the things on top of them, and now I think it's time to paint them. So I am just going to paint the doors and potentially the legs as well at the moment. So I do have a couple of supplies to help me out with that, and then what I may end up doing later is painting the whole rest of the cabinet. But it is two different materials, so in this particular one, the outer is kind of like a laminate, and then the doors are just like standard kind of plywood. So they're very easy to paint, but the outside, I think I would need some kind of specialty paint. So if you happen to know what that is, please leave it down in the comments below and let me know. But for now, I'm just going to paint the doors, and if I like it and don't feel like it's too overbearing being white, then I'm going to paint the entire thing. So hope you guys will like joining me for this one today, and we can kind of see how that transforms that area in my room, because I do feel like that rattan toned kind of color thing is not really my vibe anymore. And you can see the items behind me that I've previously whitewashed, and that's definitely more the direction that my home is going in. So let's get started, and I will show you everything that I've got to get this done. So first things first, I needed a couple of items to get this done. So this is the paint color I have selected. It's the natural white from Dulux, and this is just in the sample pot size. So 100 mils of paint, and that should be enough to get this project done. If I do need more, I can obviously just go and click and collect a little bit more, but these are only $5.50, so it's an extremely affordable way to get a small quantity of paint. And I had a look through the colors. I have used vivid white before, but I do think it is just more of a bluish white, and it's very intense. So I've gone for the nice natural white this time. I picked up 2 sample pot paintbrushes. I think this was like $3 for both. I will leave all of this linked down below if you happen to be in Australia and you want to go to Bunnings and grab something similar. I've got some electrical tape, which I'm going to use to tape over the parts that I don't want to get paint on. So that will just kind of hold that in place. And I've got a drop sheet, which I just grabbed out of my car boot. So what I'm going to use this tape for will probably be around some of the edges here, because I'm just going to be painting the doors. And then also for my handles, I will leave the link to where I got these as well if you guys are interested, because I actually swapped them off the standard cabinet and got my own handles. So these are lovely brass half moon ones, and I'm going to tape around them and also probably cover them in like Glad wrap or something just to protect those as well. Now, as for what I'm wearing, it is a comfy clothes kind of day because I am first of all at home, and secondly, I don't want to get paint on myself. So I've just popped on some of my old trackies and just a top that I really don't care about. So that's what we're going for today, just in case I drop any paint on myself, which is highly likely knowing me. And let's get started. are all done. Now I just need to wait for it to dry. Would you believe I literally used that entire thing of paint and I just had enough to do the legs. So thank God for that, because I didn't want to have to go and drive all the way to Bunnings again and do another click and collect. So I'm going to let this dry for probably an hour or two, and then I can peel off all the tape and show you guys the finished product. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this really quick and fun little transformation of an existing piece of furniture I've got and how I've kind of painted that up to really suit my home decor and the feeling of my space a little bit better. And if you are interested, stay tuned, because maybe in a week or two from now, I'm going to film an updated apartment tour, because a lot has changed since I did my initial one around 6 months ago. So I would love to show you guys through my entire space and kind of show you all of the different pieces I've got, where they've come from, whether I've thrifted them or purchased them, and just how I've kind of really styled a small space to make the most of my living area. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.